Hello and welcome to moinframe. My name is Justus and today we take a look at another plugin from the Kirby community called Kirby Kart. Ever wanted to have a simple shop in your Kirby-powered websites? Pretty sure you have. And most of the time developers like myself shy away from those shops since they are a bit overwhelming at times. Handling payments, storing user data, tags, invoices, all pretty scary stuff. But then again, shop systems often lack the lightness and the customizability we have in Kirby CMS. Luckily for us, we have Bruno in our community. He is known for his plugins that power many Kirby websites, and I sat down with him and had a little talk about his recent plugin, Kirby Kart, which we'll check out in this video. And just to be transparent, this is a commercial plugin, but the video is not sponsored. Kirby Kart is not your typical e-commerce shop plugin, more like a sophisticated shopping cart, hence the name, and it uses hosted checkouts and supports a variety of providers out of the box, so you don't have to deal with payments or sensitive data. But that's not all, it does also have the ability to sync products and pricing from those providers, manage stock and user accounts. Alright, let's get into it. We are here in the starter kit and I will use Composer to install the plugin. So Composer require Kirby Kart and it will install itself. And now we switch to the front end. And here is where it gets fun. Once the plugin is installed, you'll open up your browser and go to /cart, hit enter. And the plugin will initialize itself. So it creates content pages, products, orders, stock, and it populates them with a few demo products. And then it redirects you to /products. And just like that, you have a working shop on your local machine. If I click on a product, I get the detail view. I can see my account, the card, the price. I can click here to add it to my wish list. And of course, I can add it to the cart. Here's my wish list. Here's the cart. I can click on it and see, yeah, this is my cart. And now when I actually go to checkout, remember this is like the localhost demo, so there is no provider attached to it. So it just creates a fake provider I can use. So this asks for my email. This would be the normal payment page from your provider. And there you get in all your information and click pay and you will be redirected here. And you can see this is our order. It generated an invoice number with order date and everything you might need from a shop. So that's pretty awesome. And all of this is of course also visible in the panel. So let's switch there. Just reload after installing. And since the panel is fully customizable, we need to search for this page for the products, for example. But here we are. This is our products view. We can see the demo products. We can click on a product and see what's the price, how much is in stock. We can edit the whole product here. Or you can sync this data from your provider. So there is a sync button here, sync provider. If you use an external provider to manage your products and your pricing, you just sync them here to be able to have the shop display them. So this is great for understanding the flow, but obviously you want to build your own front end, and this is where Kart stays very Kirby-like. The plugin ships with snippets and templates, and to customize them, you just copy these over to your own project. So if I go to site, plugins, there it is, Kirby Kart. And we have snippets and templates. You can see this is what Kart is using. And I would recommend to copy them one by one. So one template at a time you want to customize. So it's not that overwhelming and you don't need to modify like all templates and all snippets at the same time. So to override, you just copy a file like, let's say the card. We copy this and you place it in the same folder and name in your own snippets folder. So close up plugins, go to snippets, create a new folder called card and paste this in. And now Kirby will automatically use your snippet for the cart instead of the one provided by the plugin. If we take a look at the cart, you can see there's like the name cart in the legend here, and we can change that. So go back to our cart snippet, and there you can see there is the legend and the name cart, and I can say maybe the German word Warenkorb. Save it, go to the browser, reload, and you can see there's Warenkorb. And this way you can completely customize and style all components Kirby Kart comes with. So that's pretty great. Now, if you don't want to build a front end from scratch, there is another option. Kirby Kart ships with a built-in theme called Kerbs. Here's a preview of it. And that is a fully functional shop front end built with Svelte 5 and styled with Pico CSS. And you just need to copy a few templates and a layout snippet into your project, the same way we see with the normal override. And then you've got a styled and SEO ready storefront running. So if I go here and go to our hot dog and maybe put that into our cart, you can see this is like a fully functional storefront. So you can't change the layout itself, but you can tweak like fonts, colors, spacing, all through CSS variables. And you can, of course, use Kirby's layouts and blocks on pages like the homepage or your legal pages. So it's stylable, but not fully customizable, which is honestly a fair trade-off if you want to have something up and running very fast. So think of this as the middle ground between like the bare-bone PHP demo and building your own thing entirely. Besides the shopping cart aspect, you can see Kirby Kart also comes with like a full order management. So you can see your orders, you can see who bought it, how much he bought, and you can like tweak everything you need. And you also have stock management if you search for stocks, which is also pretty configurable. And you can manage like how many items you have in what quantity. Yeah, so there's much more to it than it might look at the first glance. When you're ready to go beyond localhost, you need two things. Buy a license for the plugin and Kirby CMS, obviously, and add your provider's API credentials. And that is done in code, but the docs walk you through each provider's configuration, so that is pretty simple. And that's Kirby Kart. Honestly, if you've been looking for a way to sell things on your Kirby website without jumping into a full-blown e-commerce system, this is it. It's lightweight, it stays out of your way and lets your payment providers handle the scary parts. I will link the documentation and the online demo in the description. Go check them out, spin up the localhost demo, play around with it, it's pretty easy. Bruno also told me he's very keen on helping developers get started with Kirby Kart. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to him. If you found this helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, bye!